and welcome back to Actually Let's Talk About It with me, your host, Lily. And today, y'all, I will be reacting to the very first DPR Ian interview / random video that I found on YouTube. It is off of Fuse's YouTube channel, and it's basically they call it a mind massage. But just like it says, DPR Ian does ASMR with wind chimes, talks music inspirations, and Dear Insanity EP. And I just reacted to the Dear Insanity EP not too long ago on Patreon and the YouTube channel. So I'm like, yeah. Okay. And I'm like, and this time, this is not like an analysis video as I listen or watch his music videos. It's just like hearing it directly from the source and seeing what he has to say in regards to all of these different things and other random things that might pop up in this interview / video. So we're going to get straight into it. But before we get into it, we're just going to have a moment of solidarity with the indigenous people all around the world. And where my channel and this channel, stands on those issues. So this channel stands in solidarity with the indigenous people of the Congo, of Palestine, and of Sudan, and all other indigenous people all around the world who are facing occupation, neo-colonialism, genocide, and ethnic cleansing, and who are just hoping for better and brighter days, and so very deserving of those better and brighter days. So I just stand in solidarity with these individuals as they fight forces of oppression in their own country and from outside forces abroad who are trying to influence the internal things going on in their country. And I am hoping for a free Congo and a free Palestine and a free Sudan. And that's where I stand 110%, 10 toes down, and will never sway from it because it's just basic human decency at this point. No one should have to worry about whether they're going to make it to the next day. And no one should ever have to be facing genocide and ethnic cleansing simply for being the ethnicity that they are or the race that they are, because that's absolutely insane. But yeah, that is where this channel stands and where it will always stand in regards to these issues that these innocent indigenous people are facing. And now that we have had this moment of solidarity, we are going to get into our patron shout out. So the first patron shout out does go out to Genoviva. The second patron shout out does go out to Avi. The third patron shout out does go out to Clover Me. The fourth patron shout out does go out to Sammy. The sixth patron shout out does go out to AL. Correct me if I am pronouncing your name correctly in the comments. And then the sixth and final patron shout out does go out to Kalia. And please correct me if I am pronouncing your name incorrectly in the comments as well. But thank you all so much for your support on the Patreon. It really does mean the world to me. And also, if you're a subscriber on the YouTube channel, I want to thank you so much for subscribing because we are at over 700 subscribers, y'all. And your support is so very much appreciated, from your likes to your comments to your shares. I appreciate it all. And then also, if you are watching this on YouTube and you have yet to subscribe to the channel, do not forget to do so if you'd like to support the channel further. But without further ado, we're going to get straight into this interview / video with DPR Ian and just see what he's going to say here, because I am interested. I don't think I've heard an interview from him yet, so
G'day guys, it's me,
Ooh,
DPR Ian.
That's nice.
And welcome to my mind massage. Let me take you through my sound journey with some of my favorite items. Alright guys, here I have a glass full of ice. Get a load of that.
love how extra he is being right now.
I
I've never heard of that.
Just a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, look at that. And we're gonna mix it.
What is it? I don't know, because it's not hot. But I don't. Maybe it makes it taste better.
I think I added a little too much. Is the Italian one meant to be spicy? Oh my gosh, I'm not very good at drinking spicy stuff. It's actually not bad. If you like sweet, sour, savory, salty, all of the above.
He's not good at eating spicy
Oh
stuff.
man, you love this.
Oh.
So how did I get started making music? I've always loved music. I've always had a fascination for actual music and arts actually. I went to a performing arts school. So I think my love for music started way back, actually, from primary school. Yeah, that's where it started. Yeah. But at the time, I was just, messing around. I've always known, I've always wanted to make music. Yeah, I think 3 years ago, I was like, you know what? I must start making my own music. Before that, I used to direct. But now, here I am, whispering to you guys. Amazing. I think, for me, DPR, we have such a strong bond within the team, so we've always had DPR something, DPR Live, DPR Cream. I think it was to give the idea that we're unified as one. And to that I added just my, I guess you could call it nickname. I mean, my name's Christian, but Ian would just sounds a little bit cooler, it's DPR Christian. Yeah, DPR Ian. Where do I start? It's called DR Insanity. And it's based on my manic eyes. Yes, you heard it right, my manic eyes. And I personified it, turned it into a character. It's pretty much an adventure into this new universe called The Other Side. And it starts with him writing a letter to his future self called Mr. Insanity. Almost like as if to embark on a long journey. And that's pretty much what this album is about. It's venturing deep into the consciousness of the mind and seeing what you can unravel along the journey. Welcome to The Other Side.
That's deep.
Here we have oxygen.
What?
It's funny enough, we're lacking a lot of that these days.
Oh, so it's like pure oxygen, because the air that we breathe is not pure oxygen. Oh, wow. This man. Okay, but I knew it. Okay, so what I thought was he was conveying in Dear Sanity is correct. Okay, so that's good to know.
So here we have boost oxygen. Now you might be thinking, why do you need to buy air? Because I don't go out. And guess what? It's peppermint. Refreshing.
Oh.
I think I'm getting a little lightheaded. Don't breathe in too much.
Yep.
Always remember to breathe out.
He said don't breathe in too much. Okay.
You can fall asleep to this.
This man, he is really
My
something
favorite track
else.
on the album, I think kept changing. I think Welcome to the Other Side was my first favorite track. Just because it was a lot of fun making it. There's a lot of layering and, it kind of immerses you into what the other
Why
side
is that one of my favorite tracks? Oh, look at this.
But I think as of now, I kind of like Pilot Crazy. Just has a bit of a mood to it.
Yeah, that's one of
If
my
I
favorite.
could work with any artist, living or dead, I'd have to give it up for Daft Punk.
Oh, okay.
Because one of my
Yeah,
biggest
Daft
inspirations
Punk is
growing
really
up,
good.
when I was in primary school, the first CD that I was ever gifted was Discovery. myself. And number two, I'd bring me family. And number three, obviously my pets. And we'll start a new community.
I love him so. He said we'll start a new community. I love that. That's so wholesome.
Majestic.
Oh, that's... Oh. Get into it.
Oh, buddy. I could listen to this all day. Breathe out. Oh, this one is let's say, a wind chime, as you can see. But I got it as a gift before I left Korea, and it was to, I think, protect. No, not really. It just sounded cool, so I like, please have it. And she was like, yeah. So it's a very special gift from a special friend.
This
If
man.
I wasn't doing music, I think I would have been somewhere in the athletics, side of it, or possibly a dentist. But I would have done a horrendous job at that. I can tell you right now. They looked at my hands and they were like, "Nah, you don't have dentist hands." I was like, "What? What are dentist hands?"
Is that licorice?
Here we have Wiley Wallaby. In case you guys don't know what a wallaby is, it kind of looks a bit like a kangaroo. Is it smaller or bigger? I can't remember. But here we have licorice.
Does he have a thing against licorice? Because the way that he was like, licorice.
Look at this beauty. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. It gives you a natural tint on your lips.
I love how
Yeah,
random
putting
he
lipstick
is.
on. There you go.
I'm just,
I'll proceed to eat it now. It's so good. Don't mind me, I'll have another one. If I could have any animal as a pet, maybe a wallaby. Maybe a wallaby. I don't know, it just came up in my mind. I have no idea why.
he's just saying anything now.
But a wallaby, I think that'd be unique. From Australia, so yeah, kangaroos are a little bit too scary, They punch. Honestly, I think it's the dreamers, big shout outs to them. They keep us doing what we do, and it's the only reason why we do what we do. So with this new era of insanity, I think it further expands on the DPR universe, cinema universe, the DCU, and sonically, visually, obviously we have so much more in store for you guys. It's going to be a crazy ride once you guys realize everything is intertwined and connected. You'll be wanting to see what happens next. And I think that's what's unique about just us and our fan base. We're all intertwined and connected with the art that we do. I have the utmost respect for all the dreamers out there. I see your theories. I see your love. I'm super excited. I know you guys are. So yeah, thank you. Best self-love advice. First of all, you gotta learn to love yourself. I know it's a little hard, and sometimes people might think it's a little cringe to wake up in the morning, look in the mirror and say, "You're bloody beautiful. You got this. You're gonna have an amazing day." But let me tell you, projection is everything. What you project is literally what you feed yourself. So I always say self-love always comes from self-talk. If you don't talk to yourself in a loving and respectful way, then you won't
Come
if it's
on.
once a day. Go to the mirror,
Oh.
you know. No one
Ian
could
out
be
here
no
preaching a
one's
little
best look.
bit. Come on now.
Hey, you got this. If not you, then who?
Come on.
It's okay to be
Ooh.
not okay, but
Mm.
we always get through it. We always do.
Yep.
We find a way. We find a solution.
Come on.
I think that's what makes us special
Yep. Come on now.
and unique.
Mm.
Probably better than the aliens out there.
Mm.
But yeah, I have to go now. But thank you so much for listening to my mind massage, beautiful ASMR right here. And make sure to listen to my new EP, Dear Insanity. But for now,
I love it.
we shall indulge. Beautiful.
I love him. I love him so. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. Especially the end. I'm like, this man, he know what he doing to the people. He know what he doing to the people. Like, he was just, it was so soothing. Like the ASMR, like I'm not an ASMR person, but the way he did it, I could become an ASMR person because like it was just so therapeutic. It was like free therapy. I'm like, ooh, whisper tones. Like that is so nice, especially when you have a nice voice. I'm like, oh, wonderful. And then the crinkle sound, like I never got why people did that on ASMR. Now I get it. It is satisfying. It is satisfying. And now I didn't know that you could actually buy oxygen that small, like that travel size. I'm like, So you're telling me I don't necessarily need to go outside for air, even though, I do, because, yeah. When he said he was getting a little lightheaded, though, that part took me. I was like, But that end bit, when he said you have to talk to yourself in a loving and respectful manner, so many people needed to hear that, and I'm so glad that he said that. Like, he said self-love. He believes it comes from self-talk, and that is true. You gotta hype yourself up at all times and remind yourself that you are that one. Not the two, nor the three, but the one. Okay? Okay? You have to remind yourself that even though you may feel some type of way today, it's going to be a better day a few hours from now, a few days from now, a week from now, a month from now, and you're going to make sure that you do it for yourself because you love yourself. I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, y'all, that is my reaction to DPR Ian's mind massage. Like, oh my God. This is amazing. I need to get into more of his interviews and just content that has him in it on YouTube because this is amazing. That was fantastic. I love to hear him talk about Dear Insanity, hear him talk about like his team at DPR and like how connected he is to everyone. And then also when they asked him what 3 things would he bring to a deserted island, and he said the DPR crew, his family, and his pets. And I'm just like, that says so much about him as a person. And I really love that. I really love that. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna cut it here. We're gonna cut it short. And again, if you have stayed all the way until the end, thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, if YouTube does not block it and you're a subscriber on the channel, thank you so much for being a subscriber. And again, if you are watching this on YouTube and YouTube does not block it, and you are new to the channel but would like to support the channel further, do not forget to subscribe. And as always, once again, thank you so much to the lovely patrons on Patreon for your support. It is so very much appreciated. And until the next reaction, y'all, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.